Okay, this is Ralph back and going to show off what's going to become a raised garden here. What I've done is I've got an old boat that got damaged when we had some limbs fall down, and the front of it got hit by a heavy limb and the seams had ruptured. And so I thought, it's an old boat. It was my grandfather's boat back in the 1970s, and then I inherited it. And I really don't have a use for it, especially not with a big hole in the front. So what I did is that I have gone ahead and I drilled some more holes in the bottom of this old fishing boat. And now I'm filling it with dirt. And this is going to be our raised garden. I've got dirt here that I'm digging from other areas of the yard. And then I'm adding to that some peat humus or peat moss. And the peat moss, pretty reasonable really. I get it local hardware for about $2 a bag, $1.95 a bag. And this section here I'm still working on filling, digging this out by hand and mixing in, you know, the peat moss and just the plain old dirt that we have in our yard. And then what I hope to be doing here in the next couple of weeks, as soon as it's warm enough to be planting outside, is we're going to have sweet potatoes up here in the front end here, and potatoes, regular potatoes, in this forward section there. And then the back section here, we're going to be having tomatoes, put some onion sets in between them, and then back here in this section, we're going to have some peppers. And then around the sides of it, I'm going to go ahead and do a hugelkultur experiment. Hugelkultur is where you put some old wood, just old branches down, and then you fill dirt around the old branches. And the theory is, and the actual practice is, that once these branches start decaying, it adds fertility to the soil. And what we're going to do here is have a herbal area. I've got some ginger planted here, and I'm going to get some more ginger for this area here. And then the area up by that side of the boat is going to be basil and a few other herbs. What do I have? I got basil and rosemary, and we'll think of a few other things, and just have a nice little herbal garden around the front end of this boat. And that'll give me enough room to get in there and harvest and dig up potatoes and still be able to have herbs growing by the outside of the boat. So yeah, that's our experiment there. We've kind of reclaimed this backyard area. This was kind of a nasty looking area last year. Just had to let it go and it went to weeds, but you know, this year we're cleaning up and keeping the weeds under control, and instead of a little forest, we're going to have a little garden. So that's our plan here for our little homestead here that we have right next to the Pomme de Terre River. So hope you found this video entertaining, and we'll keep in touch. So you all take care, and we'll catch you in the next video.